Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy Abwon, and I am back with another spoiler-free review. It's been a minute. I think the last review I did was for them and Coming to America. Definitely check those out, man. You know, I've been losing a lot of subscribers because I'm not posting as much as I used to, but that's going to change. Before, I used to wait for like big hitters every week, but there's so much content. I'm just gonna watch whatever I want, and I'm just gonna start throwing reviews out. So you might be getting two, three reviews a week. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss a beat. I'm gonna be putting out a ton of content now, and I got a lot of interviews coming too. So with that being said, let's jump into this. So I normally do not review kids movies. I just don't like them. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. Why should I review them? I don't even have kids. But Space Jam, I definitely had to review because one, the first one is a classic, and two, is for the culture. I'm an NBA fan. We're right in the middle of the NBA Finals right now. It's probably going to be over in a week. This is just a quick synopsis if you've never seen a Space Jam movie. For this particular one, LeBron James he gets trapped in some sort of computer program, and in order to get out to the real world, he has to beat his son in this computer generated like basketball game where, you know, anything goes. Warner Brothers did not just copy and paste the original storyline that they had with Michael Jordan and apply it to this one with LeBron James because they knew like 20 years later people weren't going to care. They actually decided to go to a more modern, contemporary route, a more original story. And honestly, it works. It really just does work. The special effects are really, really well done. They really are well done. But it's Warner Brothers, you know, these guys are behind some of the biggest shows in movies we've ever seen, so I'm really not surprised. Also, that is another thing as well. The Easter eggs in this movie are everywhere. They're everywhere. I mean, from Game of Thrones characters to the Matrix characters to Harry Potter to King Kong, you name it. If you've ever seen that movie Ready Player One and you felt like that had a lot of pop culture references, I don't know. I think Space Jam 2, I think this movie's giving it a run for its money because during the actual basketball game, you're going to be constantly looking to see if there's a character that you see. I mean, Wizard of Oz, Casablanca, like they're everywhere. They're everywhere. And that's another thing I did like about Warner Brothers as well. A lot of these movies that they have at the forefront of their Easter eggs, they either have a sequel coming out, a remake coming out, or a revamped version coming out. It's just coming out at some point, you know what I'm saying? People that don't like LeBron James are gonna just criticize this movie just because Jordan was in the first one, but honestly, you cannot compare the two. And if you go into this movie expecting to see an Oscar-worthy film, you're already setting yourself up for failure. We already know athletes are not the best actors. The movies that they make are just that. They're to be entertaining. You know what I'm saying? They're for kids movies. They help build their brand to some degree, and that's really just it. Michael Jordan didn't do a good job when he was acting. Ray Allen didn't do a great job, and he got game. Shaq's movies are awful, but you know they leave a mark to some degree. LeBron actually did not do a bad job acting. Honestly, I feel like he's just playing himself. He's being a father and a basketball player. He's just playing himself, but he doesn't look awkward on the screen like a lot of other athletes do. One thing I will say about this is where the first one had a lot of cameos from current NBA players and current athletes in general, this one did not. It only had a few. The basketball game, I think, is an hour long, and everything before that is pretty much the story. But the pacing is good. It starts and it ends. It's a kids movie, and there are some scenes that really, really made me laugh. So I'll give them that, you know what I'm saying? Because most kids' movies, I'm sitting there with a stone face like, when is this over? Or if it's a movie like Shrek, you're probably like, uh-oh, I hope my child did not get that penis reference. The one thing I did not like, though, is a movie is 2 hours. That's just entirely way too long for a kid's film. And I also felt like the basketball game could have been a little shorter. Honestly, for me, I didn't really have too many complaints. I was entertained when I turned it on. I was drinking. I said, I just want to be entertained for, X, Y, and Z so I could do this review. And that's really just what it did. It entertained me. I'm not going to sit here and compare the first one to this one because they're two separate movies and two different eras for two different generations. People will say the first one is better, and, I'll give them that argument, but honestly, the first one is probably better because you've never seen a movie like that and because it holds so much nostalgia. These two are just two separate movies, but this one, this is a good movie to watch. But with that being said, I'm gonna give Space Jam 2 or Space Jam: A New Legacy a 7. I love the fact, I love how they incorporated a lot of the Easter eggs from other movies, and the visual effects did look really good. The animation looked really good. So I really can't complain about it. I'm not gonna give it any more than that. The soundtrack really wasn't groundbreaking. I didn't really care for it. There was nothing memorable for it, but it wasn't bad. But it's not a bad movie. For a kids movie, I would say it's like an 8.5, but an overall movie, I would give it a 7. Anyway, check it out. It's on HBO Max and it's in theaters. Let me know what you thought. Make sure you subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I got some more reviews coming for you. I'm watching WandaVision right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to review all the Marvel movies and all that and let you know how I feel about those. But anyway, that's it. I am out of here. Peace.